So what is fasting doing for us?
Well, it was it's a case that I had an unfair advantage on fasting because my first big book was called The Bulletproof Diet, and I published the first knowledge about this about 10 years ago online. So for 10 years, I've worked with a community of people teaching them intermittent fasting, which is a part of the Bulletproof Diet. It's one of five big things. And all five of those have become like kind of schools of discipline in healthy eating, which is really neat. But it was a very early book pointing out that you had to do all five of these in order to hit all the things most likely to mess with your brain and mess with your waistline. So that taught me a few things. And my
Yeah.
publisher came to me and said, Dave, write a book on fasting. Everyone wants to hear it. And I'm like, are you serious? Step one, don't eat for a while. Step two, it's good for you. Here's some studies. And there's like 20 books out there that say that.
Yeah.
And I thought, I'm not going to write a Me Too book because it's a waste of time. Why would you put all those thousands of hours into writing a book if it's not going to be meaningful? So I said, all right, let's talk about the psychology and the biology behind the psychology, or the psychobiology around fasting. And that makes it worth doing. And then I have learned how to fast. And I tell the story of going, the first time I fasted really was before I started Bulletproof. I hired a shaman to drop me off in a cave in the desert for 4 days with no people and no food. Like, well, I know I eat if I'm lonely.